I'm here today with Kennedy Brownrigg, who is a senior partner at the Kennedy Brownrigg Group, and they were just in Colombia learning how coffee is made. She's going to tell us all about how coffee is made, and then also the work that she did with Catholic Relief Services to make sure that farmers are paid properly for the coffee that they grow. You were in Colombia, lay it all out. What did you do? What's the process?
Well, essentially the reason that I was there is as part of the work that we do with Catholic Relief Services, Kennedy Brownrigg Group leads a media team to some place, what they call a Rice Bowl country, every year. So in other words, they pick 5 countries that they really highlight the work that they're doing there for Rice Bowl, which is a program they have in Lent, a very long-standing, famous program in its 41st year. And this year, one of those countries was Colombia. So I led a media team there, and we had media folks from all over and the Catholic world, and it was so fun. And my job is to go and support them and help them to do a lot of social media, get the interviews they need if they're broadcasting live. So as part of that, I get to go on the trip and experience all the great things.
So you were in the fields, like.
Oh yeah, we were. Yeah, we really got to see how coffee starts some of the best coffee in the world.
And is that what we're drinking? You brought some. So
yes, it's from that region.
What we have here.
Yes, yes. Cheers. Yeah.
And we have our and we have our mug.
Exuberance.
So just let the coffee flow.
Yeah. And this was a mug that was given to me by a family up in the Andes Mountains who had a little coffee farm. But basically, in that area, in the Nariño area in Colombia, they have all these farmers who have these small farms, and literally, they and their families, their kids go out and pick these coffee cherries, and they go through the process of drying them, and then they take them to market. And the whole situation is that the coffee has always been very good there, and the ability to grow good coffee has always been there. But a lot of these farmers didn't know how to maximize that, how to make the best coffee. So when Catholic Relief Services came in, they partnered with the local church there, and they started this program where they're literally teaching the farmers how to grow better coffee. And the ramifications of that are so awesome. First of all, of course, they make more money so they can feed their family.
Right, which is awesome.
Yeah, because a lot of these families have houses that are basically poles and tents in the Andes Mountains, and it's really amazing. And when they have enough of that income, they're in these small communities, they can actually put money back into it. And so not only did we see these families starting to prosper, but the whole communities prosper because they form, and this is under the auspices of CRS as well, they form these collectives, these communities where they put money in. And so if there's somebody that perhaps maybe is injured or they need something in the town, a meeting space, then they can actually have that money that they invest in those different areas. And so everybody's helped.
That's fantastic.
It is really cool.
That's great. And you mentioned the Rice Bowl, which I know you have right here, but I don't know much about it. And you said people should know about it, but I don't. So
I am happy to tell you.
What
Rice
is
Bowl,
it?
here it is, modeling the Rice Bowl. Well, essentially what this is you can get one yourself at crsricebowl.org, but so many parishes across the United States actually have them as a parish program. And you can pick it up on your way out of Mass. They've got it in the narthex, the gathering space, whatever. And it's just a way to really help your Lenten sacrifice. We pray, we fast, we sacrifice during Lent. And even literally, just a quarter a day, through Lent, makes a huge difference in the life of someone. And this is then sent overseas. Well, 25% of it stays and works for poverty eradication and hunger issues here in America as well. But the rest of it goes to all the different countries that CRS works in. And I have to tell you that, we might think, okay, my change, what's that going to do? That's not going to make really a big difference in a life. But we were asking, in one of the houses we visited, they had some bricks that were kind of piled up outside. And they were about to brick in their house, which is very nice because it was essentially blankets and tarps on poles in the Andes Mountains, literally 11,000 feet elevation.
Wow.
I don't know how they stayed warm. And the kitchen was out back. And we said, well, what do you need to be able to finish your house? And they said, $100. To get a drying station to dry the beans properly, which means that they will have an increased flavor versus the way that they had dried them before, which was anywhere they could find on their small property. is a couple $100. I mean, the investment that it takes to really make somebody's life dramatically better is so small.
Right, it's so small on our part.
We can all do it. Yeah, it's a huge difference in somebody's life.
And you can give up your a latte, the money you would spend on a latte for yourself.
Yeah.
Put it in the bowl.
Give more than a quarter. I mean, seriously, we can all, like $1 a day or something really makes a huge difference.
Okay, so they go to crsricebowl.org, is that what you said? And then they can get one of these and have it, and then you just... So what was it like just meeting with the farmers and just...
Oh my gosh, I miss them already. I want to go back. We came into their house in one situation that again was poles and tarps, but they gave us the most beautiful, elegant meal, and they were so happy to do it. And one of the most beautiful things at the end, this family was a family that had been helped by Rice Bowl. They had written their name and put money in it. Can you believe that?
Wow.
They had so little, and they wanted to help another family. It was beautiful.
We just don't understand. That's remarkable.
We all cried. We had a priest there. We had lots of other media people, and we were all like,
okay. Oh my gosh.
It was beautiful.
Wow, that's beautiful. Wow. Well, I mean, and then if they can help, like we can help.
They can help. We can help.
A profound difference for just one family. It's nice to be able to see something very concrete.
Yeah, that's right. We were able to see, the real fruit of that, of Rice Bowl donations, and I wish everybody could. Because that really makes a difference. We put our money in and we think, okay, somewhere somebody is being helped, probably, but to actually see the people that benefited from our Rice Bowl donations here in the U.S. was really profound. We here in America, we've got, it's a land of plenty. I mean, we have so much that we take for granted. We pour our coffee in the morning, for example. It's like, drink, that's pretty good. And to know that this coffee originated from a soul somewhere else, in the world, probably on a very small coffee farm, who picked this by hand.
Yeah.
I mean, it really transforms that coffee experience, coffee drinking experience, and we can think about it now in a much more intentional way, and realize that there is, there's not just one person, there's a whole family, a whole community behind it. That we drink that coffee, and we can make choices from that. Of what we choose to buy. For example, buying fair trade, or buying coffee that really we know that is going to help those farmers. And you can get some of those resources at crsricebowl.org as well, but or crs.org, their main site. But it's really important for us to know that. It's a great teaching opportunity for your family, and it really helps you to observe Lent, in the way we're called to do it.
Absolutely.
Pray, fast, give.
Very good. Okay, so everyone, crsricebowl.org to get your rice bowl, and it's a great way to be able to concretely tithe this Lent and really help a family and make a difference. So, thank you so much for sitting down with me.
Thanks, Maria.
And for bringing the Colombian coffee.
Woo-hoo.
I'm very grateful for that.
You make great coffee.
Thank you. All right, cheers, everyone.
Cheers.